Hey, what's up? This is Asher here from Revenue Journey. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make use of tools like Adyntel and tools like Clay to actually look through a list of companies and find out if they are running ads on any of the platforms out there like LinkedIn, Meta, Google, Instagram, or TikTok. Now, why do you want to do that? Simple. Let's say today you're an agency or you're somehow a company that offers advertising services on any of those platforms. You have a simple flowchart in your mind, right? You'll first check if they are running ads on that platform. If yes, then simple. You want to maybe look at SEMrush and say, hey, I'm looking at your organic visits, your direct visits versus your paid search. It seems like maybe we can help you increase and further amplify the brand. Well, but if no, they are not running any ads on that particular platform, then there is a gap for you. You can personalize your message by telling them, hey, love your product. Can we potentially discuss a partnership opportunity where I can help you with your paid media efforts, things like that. Let's take a look at the tool Adyntel again. Simply put it is what you call a scraper, right? And we all know if let's say today we're just doing it one company at a time, we can always visit what you call the different ad libraries. So if let's say, for example, I just put a random e-commerce store over here, right here as you can see, and I can go into, let's say, Meta ad library and find out if they are running any ads. Same for Google. I can pretty much take that URL and I can put it in here. And I can see if they are running any sort of Google ads as well. Same for LinkedIn and other platforms out there. And simply put, I believe what Adyntel here is doing, and again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them correctly, what they are doing here is simply scraping this because again, many of these ad libraries, right, they have a very weird sort of, I would say endpoint or Google search address here, which you definitely need some sort of service to make sense of it and to find out if they are running any sort of ads over here. So let's see how we do it within Clay. And if you don't know Clay, Clay is probably one of the strongest and best go-to-market tool out there. And what I've done here is I've put together different domains, just a list of 5 domains. I've got a mature name. And for this list, actually, I can get them from StoreLeads, for example. So StoreLeads is the biggest database out there for different e-commerce companies. So you can definitely use it as well if you want to. So back to Clay. Now, if you can see over here, what I did was I put together a bunch of domain names. And step 1, I normalized the domain. So just take away the HTTP, www. And step 2, I basically use, in this case, the Edify endpoint, the Edify API. Of course, you got to log in first, got to sign up for an account. And if I come back here, you can see I'm using their endpoint and I'm using their sort of JSON over here. Now, I'm not going to scroll down a little bit more because there is the API key. But what you will start to get is that we can get a bunch of things back, right? So in this case, I'm only searching if they have Google Ads, and I can start to say, and I can start to see if they have any Google Ads, the ad count, in this case, would be obviously more than 0. If not, it'll be 0. And here I just have a really quick check whether they are running any sort of Google Ads. So that's just a very simple way they can do it. And as we mentioned, if let's say depending on whether they run any sort of Facebook and Google Ads, you can also use an integration within Clay. In this case, I use SEMrush, and I can try to find out their direct visits, organic search, or paid search. So take this company for example. Seems like, well, let's see. Yeah, they are running Google Ads, but they're getting a lot more direct visits. So it could be a very simple personalization point where you say, hey, I see that you're getting close to 70,000 direct visits per month or per year or whatever that number may be, but your paid media efforts is only contributing probably less than 5% on that. Could we further amplify your brand through this through our unique method of Google Ads bidding or whatever that may be? So this is just an example on how you can find the relevant data points and just make your outreach a little bit more personalized, more relevant, and hopefully get you that business meeting that you always wanted. So if this is interesting for you and you're also pretty curious in terms of how we help other companies to get results when it comes to their lead generation efforts and how we do cold email at scale using AI and making sure it's relevant and personalized, reach out to us at revenue-journey.com, or you can just go into the description box below to find the different information. Well, that's it from me. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll be more than happy to help.